Hello, everybody. My name is Atri Banerjee, and I'm the Junior Cybersecurity Analyst of Indian Cybersecurity Solutions. Okay, so today we have come up with a very great topic, that is ransomware live demo. Okay, so I will talk about the ransomware, what is it, and how you can be attacked by this ransomware attack, and how your PC can get locked with one click. Okay, that can happen. And I will tell you the prevention steps. I will tell you about everything. So let's get started with this. Okay. So yeah. So first of all, I will tell you about the ransomware. Okay. So let's come a little over here. So basically, what happens? You have your files inside a folder. Okay. Suppose this is a folder. Okay. Suppose this is a folder. Okay, over here. And inside this folder, you have different files and all. Okay. So you can see it can happen. You have different folders even inside a folder. So basically, what this ransomware will do, suppose you have files, folders, images, or something else inside this. Okay. So what will this ransomware will do? It will attack on this folder and all, and it will make it inaccessible to you only. Okay, to the actual users, the users like us. It will be inaccessible to us only. And how they are going to do that? They will be removing the permissions. They can do that, or they can encrypt it. Okay. Generally, what they do, they use an encryption method. Now, what is this encryption, decryption, everything? Okay. So come up to this with a very easy example. For example, I have written hi over here, and I am just sending this hi to a destination, like to my friend. I'm sending it. So how it will look like? Obviously, sorry with this. Okay. If I just use like send this hi to my friend, it will be like something in gibberish. Okay. So what over here we have used? We have used an encryption. Okay. So when this hi is sent it from one place to another place, okay, through the communication channel, this hi is no more a hi. It is sent with this KL or something which is gibberish to the attacker. So if any attacker comes here over here and tries to take this data, they will get what KL. They won't understand what is KL, right? So hi is a proper name or proper thing. Okay, for example, if you're sending any passwords or any very private documents, that also are inside this, and like they are also encrypted. So encrypted means nobody or the attacker won't understand the gibberish that is going from one place to another. Okay, so they can't understand the scale. So they can take this packet, they can take this, but they won't understand what is written over there. So that is what the encryption has happened. So how the encryption actually happens? It happens using the keys over here. Okay, so for the encryption, generally we use keys. Okay, so generally over here, what I did, I have used the key 3 over here, a very easy one I have used over here. So hi plus 3 I have used, and I have got this scale. How is 3 working over here? A B C D E F G H I J K. H plus 3 is K, and I plus 3 is L. So I have changed it. So over here, this 3 stands as the key. Okay, so this is the key. Similarly, in the decryption side also, this KL is being deducted by 3, and it is getting the high over there. Okay, so this is how actually the encryption and the decryption process works. Okay, a very easy one I have told you, not this way. It is like this way was used very previously. Okay, known as ciphertext and all. So this thing is ciphertext. This KL is a ciphertext. So it is a very old way of encryption. Nowadays, there are many more ways of encryption and much more stronger ways. Okay. But generally, the idea of encryption is something like this. Okay. So, what happens over here in this ransomware attack? This folders or these files are being encrypted with a key, with a public key. And this ransomware now it will want a ransom. So what they do, they just lock this folder and all, and they just attach a ransom note over there that I am wanting $300, and then I will give you the decryption key. It's not valid that they will give the decryption key, but you have to pay this kind of ransom. Okay, so this is the whole concept of ransom and all. So let's deep dive into this with the PPT. Okay, so ransomware is a malicious software that encrypts the files that I was talking about, making them inaccessible until a ransom is paid. So, if you pay the ransom, you will get the decryption key and then you will be able to access it. But it's not mandatory that you will get the decryption key, and it is not like that. Obviously, you won't be get this attack again in your laptop. Like once this has been happened, they won't be again accessing it and again encrypting it. This is not something very much sure about. Okay, so this is how. Another thing, there is another name of this attack. Okay, like there is a duplicate thing they do. What they do actually, when this ransomware, they are wanting the money to like encrypt or decrypt the things or decrypt the folders or files that are there. They do what, they privately have taken that data to themselves, and they have already sold that also. Take it uh, on the black market or something. Okay, in the tor or in the dark web, they have already sold that data, but still they are wanting the ransom to get paid. Okay, so this is another type of trick they can do. Okay, so obviously, when you're having a ransomware attack, it's a foolish way to give the ransom. You should not be giving the ransom. Okay, okay. So let's read this. So this presentation will delve into the nature of ransomware, its method of spread, and strategies for detection and prevention, highlighting the critical importance of the awareness in combating this accelerating threat. Okay. So understanding the ransomware theory and real world cases. So let's work with this. So rising threat to individual and organizations. So basically this kind of attack happens on various organizations. Okay. So suppose if I just give you an example. So I will just show you this ransomware.live. This site actually in live gives you or like shows you how the attack happens. So this is the company name, and you can see the Space Bears is the name of the ransomware group, and they actually attacks on the attack means on the company they have attacked. Okay, the discovery date was this, the discovery date was this, the estimated attack date is this. Okay, so in this way you can just check in this ransomware.live, you can check this you know this groups they have. These are the black hat hackers, they have done this attack on these companies. Okay, and it is worldwide. You can see this ransomware attack is actually happening in worldwide. Okay, so there's a rising threat, and the first one here I have given this AIDS Trojan or PC cyborg virus, which is in 1989. That was the first ransomware attack that had happened. Over there, what happened actually? Doctor was named over here. I have written a little bit of summary over here. So Dr. Joseph Pop, he did this. It was an American biologist. So what he did, he just used a floppy disk. Okay, labeled with AIDS information introductory disk set, and he has mailed that to 20,000 people worldwide, mostly. So basically, the people have attended this AIDS conference and or like working in the medical field, and they just opened that, and obviously their system got hacked by this person or like encrypted, their folders being encrypted by this person. Okay, so this was the first attack that happened when internet was not a thing. Like at that time, internet was not that much very popular. So what happened, he did this with the help of the floppy disk. So over there was a ransom note for giving some money, and they had to mail that to Dr. Joseph. So this was something. Later on, this Dr. Joseph was actually being arrested and was told that he's not mentally fit and all. So this was there. So but this was the first which happened in 1989. Okay, from that period of time this concept of ransomware came up. Okay, okay. So important of understanding ransomware's mechanism, how it operates and spreads is crucial for prevention. So you need to understand how this ransomware attack actually happens. If you just open your laptop and you just keep it for 24 hours on, will the ransomware attack happen? No, actually not that way. So how it actually happens, so that we have to understand, and over there only we can give the prevention part. Okay. So the consequences of these attacks can be devastating, affecting operations and leading to costly recovery processes. So, in order to recover that drive, it can happen that they can lock the whole drive. So that can also happen. So if you have some important things in that drive, obviously it won't be, it will be inaccessible to you. So what are the recovery steps, or what are the things? So before going to the recovery steps, we are going to understand from where this ransomware attack can happen. So there are two ways: phishing emails and malicious attachments. Okay, not only these two ways, but these two are very popular ways. There are so many other ways from which ransomware attack can happen, so you need to take care of the prevention steps as well, that I'm going to tell you at the end. Okay, before that, I will just show you the phishing emails. Okay, the what happens in this phishing emails, you get emails. Okay, from the very known. It may happen that your boss is mailing you, or it may happen that you are getting a friend's email. Okay, and he or she is telling that click on this link and you will get a bumper offer. Okay, click on this link and you will get $20,000. Okay, this kind of thing, this kind of very you know like very much greedy things, okay, that comes up in your mail, and they just tell you to click on that link and this will happen, that will happen. But if you actually click on this phishing links, why it is called phishing emails or phishing links, we used to say that because these are not from the actual person. Your friend has not sent you that. That is being sent by an attacker who has got the details of your friend, and now is performing like I am your friend and I'm just sending you the mail. Come on, just click on that. And if you click on it, what will happen? It may happen that a spyware can be downloaded on your system, a ransomware can be downloaded on your system. If you click on that ransomware, your system, your devices, folders, and everything gets like locked up, encrypted. They can be encrypted. So like first prevention is that you don't click on any of these links. That is the thing which defenders or people from this ICSs and everywhere people are telling. You even are getting calls and you are understanding that how much this phishing thing has came up nowadays. The social engineering thing has come up, that people are faking themselves, they are doing scams day by day. This is increasing, and you have to be very secure from this, that you shouldn't be clicking on any of the emails, you shouldn't be clicking on any of the links that you're getting, whether it is your friend or not. First verify that, then only you click on it, or just click on, like, see the links, it is correct, whether that link is correct or not, just see that, then you go for it. Okay, so that is what you have to make sure. So don't click on this phishing links. So phishing emails may carry this ransomware, malicious attachments. So if there is something .exe file or something is there, make sure whatever you're downloading from a proper site, proper things. You shouldn't be downloading from any malicious things. Okay, you have to make sure from where you're downloading anything. Okay, so when downloadable and open, execute code to install ransomware. Okay, so if you just download it or open it, it will install ransomware on the victim system. These attachments may be disguised as common document types, increasing the likelihood of users opening them without suspension. Okay, suspicion. What will happen? You just click on that word. You just think that that's a word file, but actually that is a word.txt.exe file. It may happen. Okay, so I will show you a live demo, but very safely I am going to show you, because the actual way they actually do the ransomware attack, that I'm not going to show, because that is something very much unethical, and I'm not going to give any rise to this kind of concept. So I will just show a very easy way to how actually this ransomware attack can happen on your system. So now let's come up with the thing, like after this ransomware attack has happened, you can see over in this live, there was a thing written that they have attacked on some day estimated attack date, and they have discovered it later. Okay. So you should have this question, like why they have discovered it later? They should have discovered right now, right? If my system has been hacked, I should be discovering it right now. So why it is taking time? Because of these three things, you're not like seeing these three things. Okay, you should be very careful when you're using your laptop, your anything, or your device, any devices. You should make sure that these three things which I'm going to tell you right now are actually in a correct position, and there is no unusual file extension, unexpected system here. If you see, make sure you see where from where this is happening, and ransom notes. If you're seeing, obviously you will understand that there is a ransomware attack. Okay, so you have to make sure these three things mainly. Okay, there are other things as well, but these are the main things in your system which you should check. Okay, like if you see any unusual file extension, okay, the file extension is not very much familiar to you, like .bat or .exe files. Okay, .exe files are there for normal our apps and all, that is there, that is okay. But some of the exe files that you have not downloaded suddenly being downloaded on your system, all of a sudden, how it is happening. So some unusual file extensions you are getting, make sure you just check on it whether you have downloaded or not. If you have not downloaded, delete that file immediately. Okay, because somewhere else is downloading it on your system, or you have clicked on something that has started downloaded. Okay, unexpected system behavior. So it will happen that your system will suddenly perform slowly, unresponsive applications won't respond to your clicking on it, or like doing anything, it won't be responding to you, can indicate a ransomware infection. Okay, users should be vigilant for sudden changes in their system's functionality. So you have to maintain, or you have to see that this kind of attack is happening or not. Okay, you have to see those. And ransom notes. Obviously, ransom notes are clear indicators that there is a ransomware attack that has happened on your system. Okay, it's a clear thing. Obviously, they will demand for some money and everything, and obviously, you have to see that in the ransomware attack has happened. Okay, now in order to prevent the ransomware attack, what you should do? Okay, ongoing, you should be doing the regular software updates. So you should obviously update your software every time. Ensure that systems are equipped with the latest security patches to close vulnerabilities. So whenever you are getting this kind of thing that your system needs an update, just do that update at that time. Okay, don't wait for the end of the day, don't wait for your system to be closed and then I will do. No, just do that update right now. Yeah, you can. If you're doing some important stuffs, then I can't force you to do that right now, but yeah, make sure that you have to make that update on then only. If you have time, just do that update. Okay, don't keep it for later. Okay, so image search query software update process in a tech workspace, clean and professional bright lighting. So ongoing things, you have to continuously update your system. Quarterly, what you should do, conduct employee training sessions on phishing awareness to help recognize potential threats and reduce the risk of ransomware infections. So, what you should do, like you should always, like if you are having a company or if you're an employee of the company, you should always make sure that the other people are aware of this social engineering part. They may get a mail and from their boss or from their colleagues, and they may say that click on this link and you will get a bumper offer, or click on this link, I have sent you a very important file. So make sure they already know that this is a ransomware attack or there is a social engineering attack, okay, or a phishing attack. Okay, so this type of things can happen. So you should be you should quarterly at least give the training to the people so that they don't get confused over here. And monthly, what you should do, utilize reliable antivirus solutions that provide real time protection and regular scans to detect and eliminate ransomware before it can cause harm. Okay, so antiviruses, you should be using those so that it can help you to detect if there is any virus or something, if there is an attack. Okay, so safe simulation I will do with the help of this chmod. Chmod actually helps in changing the permissions, okay, of the files. So that I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how the ransomware actually looks like. So I will just show you a very demo. I'll just give a demo on it. Okay, and consequences of real ransomware attack. What happens in that? In contrast, a real ransomware attack results in actual file encryption and significant data loss. That I've already told you. Victims face demands for ransom payment, often leading to financial and operational disruption, highlighting the severe consequences of such attacks. Okay, so this happens. So let's now dive into the practicals. Okay, so that comes the interesting part. So I have already created a folder. Okay, you can see over here this ransom demo answered under this ransom demo. This is the important folder I have created. And over here we have some subfolders which is having some secret files. Okay, secret 2, and there are some doc files that I've randomly created. So what I will do, I will just encrypt this important file. Okay, with just one click, I told you. Okay, now one click is not possible because I am not using any phishing link or anything to, and I don't have any victim machine over here so that I will just send it. The thing I have already told you that I'm not going to do the actual ransomware attack, but I will do a very little bit of things so that you can understand how it works. So let's go for it without anything more. Okay. Okay, so now I've done that. Now I've done this attack, and you can see this important file is no more able to be seen. You can see the fail to open directory, important error opening directory file, permission denied. Now, if you just close it, you can't see anything over here. And you can see there is a ransom note. Your files are encrypted, important folder locker, locked to recover, contact example. Either a bad guy, I've just written that. The simulation demo, do not pay actually. Okay. So it's just a simulation I have just created. Okay. And this is how we can do this ransomware attack. Just by using a small command. I have just actually over here I've just changed the permission. Okay, which the permission it had I've changed to nothing. It doesn't have any permission for read, write, and execute. No permissions for any of the groups. And I've given that thing. So that's why now it is not accessible by anybody, not by owners, others, groups. Nobody can access it. Okay. So that's why this has become inaccessible. And this is how it looks. This is how it looks. You will get a ransom note over here. Obviously, it can happen that you will get a sticky note. It may happen that. And obviously, this folder gets locked. You're not able to use it. So your system gets hacked. You say that it has been hacked, but actually it is being encrypted. Your system gets encrypted. Your folder gets encrypted. That's a correct thing to say. Your folder gets encrypted. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So I've done it on Kali Linux. Okay, it happens in the Windows, especially in Windows it happens, and you know how they are being encrypted and how they look like. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the looks. So yeah, so that's it from my end for today, and I think you have enjoyed the session. Okay, so we have given a small questionnaire. Okay, there are 10 questions on this ransomware today, what you have learned to you, what I've told you, and what you have learned today. So give that questions. Okay, it is there in the comment section. Answer those, get a good marks, get a certificate from our end. And yeah, so bye everybody, thank you.